Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Welcome to your mid-July success reading. Happy birthday to any of you who are still waiting your turn for your solar return this month. So you have here the moon card, which just makes me laugh. I am recording this right after that new moon in your sign, and you have this adorable little mama deer, a doe with the fawn. What's really fun about this is I was down at the water the other day and I saw a mama with her three. She had triplets. So it is the nurturing energy. This is what will make you successful. I give and receive nourishment. So this mid-month of July success reading, the mantra is I give and receive nourishment. And so it is about giving and receiving things in balance. It is about opening yourself up to ideas and then giving them the care that they need. And it's also about you taking good care of yourself. So overall energy, Ace of Cups, Ace of Summer here. We have some really interesting energy here. Okay, so this Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of the psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Since it is success, it could also be the beginning of a new creative idea or endeavor that is going to require your nurturing and your care, although there are enough cards here to make me think this could be a love reading for you. So for some of you, it is a nurturing and caring for a situation that could really become something amazing. But first, there is a couple of things that you really want to do. You have to understand that you have what it takes. You have what it takes. You can make the moves necessary. You have the power. There's a choice that needs to be made, a choice and a decision, and that choice and decision is to let go of responsibilities that are not yours to hold, let go of the weight of carrying all of the burden, nurturing. I give and receive, right? And there needs to be a partnership here. And so there needs to be, let other people also share the burden. Let others also share the burden in relationships with you, whether this is a business relationship, a parent to child relationship, whether it's your parents or it's your children, right? And so there needs to be a give and a take. You should be receiving what you need in a very important way. You are only stuck if you choose to remain there. And part of what is sticking you here, like this energy here is pretty difficult. But this is the passing energy. This is the energy that you're moving away from. And so we have here in what you've been seeking, it's the illusion of being trapped, the ego, thinking that you have to, placing too much emphasis and importance on material items, getting caught up in the fear and the worry. Also being caught up in the sense of responsibility. I say that because you have the Ten of Wands here, which is about the sense of responsibility. And in the heart space, we have the Eight of Winter, which is you feeling stuck. So there's this energy of you feeling stuck, and you can unstick your stuck. But you have the courage. You need the courage and the strength to do so. You have to make that hard, difficult choice that this is not my circus and not my monkeys. When our kids move out and they're on their own, we can offer advice, we can offer some kind of support, but ultimately they have got to learn. They have got to learn how to do some things for themselves. And when our parents age and we jump in there and we try to help, and I know because I tried, my mom did not want to listen to anything I had to say because she was thinking of me as a small child, and therefore she wasn't going to take any advice from me. And she was so obstinate. And I couldn't help her help herself. And so at one point I was like, done. I've done everything I can. I've been here. I've offered, right? And so whether this is a family matter or a business matter or something among your friends groups, there's this energy around needing to be able to say, I'm done. This is not my circus. This is not my monkeys. You have the card of strength in the obstacle to overcome. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, and time to embrace how wonderful you are. It is time for you to understand that there is only so much you can do, and at some point, Other people need to step up and take care of some stuff themselves too. And when you do that, you open up the door to a better flow of a relationship. Maybe not that one, but other ones that come in and nurture and support you also, right? It's not just your job to nurture everyone else. You also need to be able to receive. And sometimes we get in this, Cancer gets in this habit, and I know because I'm a Cancer sun, Cancer sun, Mercury, and Venus and North Node. A lot of Cancer placements, right? And I know what it is. It's like, I can do that. I can do that. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to, it's okay. I got it. And what that does is it deprives others of the opportunity to learn how to give. And so sometimes the greatest service that you give to others is that you allow them to serve you also, right? And so be willing to let others help you out. Have the strength and the courage of knowing that it's not that you're not capable. Don't let your ego get in the way. You don't actually have to do and handle everything, and it's okay to ask for the help and the assistance you need, because you transform this situation by doing that. This 10 of Wands here says, this 10 of Spring, it says, ask for help from others, all work and no play, and being weighed down from too many responsibilities. It's your season right now. Go out and have some fun. You don't have to be there for everyone else. You need to do what takes care of you, be open to receiving help from others, and allow yourself to do this. So I haven't even gotten to the key yet. And the key of the situation is information that can help you, but may be difficult to hear. And so the key is being open to listening to what the people are saying. If they're saying, hey, you know what, I can help you with this, I can do that, or maybe there's just some kind of information, like you aren't really stuck in whatever situation. It's difficult. So speaking the truth with kindness. The key may also be that you need to say to that person in your life, look, you're fully capable of doing some of this stuff, and I need you to do your part, whether this is your work associate, your friend, your parent, your child, your significant other. Somebody needs to understand that the burden that is being placed on you is making your life not fun. And everybody should be having fun. Everybody. Not just the people we care for. And it's so easy when you're Cancer to want to do everything to help everyone else, and we get so weighed down by taking on the responsibility of everyone else. I don't know what this card is saying. I'm gonna have to look this one up. I don't know what this. I've never seen this card, and I'm not sure what it's saying. Looks like it has this lion's head in it, right there. It's called the Watchers. It's transpersonal. I almost feel like a spirit is there. There seems like there's more than one face in that mountain. Serendipity, the observer, witness. It is an invitation to stop doing. Oh my God. It is an invitation to stop doing. Pause. Get off the treadmill and take a deep breath. Find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and the fury happening around you, but not get caught up in any of the drama. It is not my circus. These are not my monkeys. These things that are going on around me, this craziness, everybody dropping all their extra work on my desk or in my lap or whatever it is, it's not all your responsibility. You are not the savior of the world. And when you think that it is up to you, because if you don't do it, who's going to do it? Trust me, somebody else will do it. And I've done this before, where I've walked away from a situation. Everybody's like, sure, I was going to come back and handle it. No, we need you, they say after you walk away. You're like, no, I've had enough. And then eventually they realized I really wasn't. And people stepped up and they did what needed to be done, and things happened just fine. Things worked out. Maybe not the way I would have done it, maybe not quote unquote perfectly, it didn't matter. It was at some point, you know what, I really can't do everything. And if people aren't going to get on board and help me, if you're just going to drop everything in my lap, then I'm going to stand up and everything that's on my lap is going to fall down, and I'm going to walk away and I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to go do something for me. I'm going to go nurture me. I'm going to go take care of me. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Sometimes, Cancer, it's the most important thing that you can do for yourself. The time is right for you to step back. If you have a thought or an opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower. Do not engage with the action that is happening around you. Just observe it. Just observe it. Break free from the linear, from the casual pace of the day-to-day. Give yourself a space, and then we have this connectivity. Everything is connected. So when you walk away from what this overburdened energy that is right here, that is like someone, it feels like people just dropped crap in your lap and walked away thinking, oh, well, cancer will do it. A cancer always takes care of everything. Cancer will do it. When you walk away from that and you step back and you observe it and you see how everything flows together, you realize that when you create safe, healthy boundaries around yourself and you teach people how to treat you with respect and dignity, and that you really aren't going to do everything for everyone, that web of connectivity, you start to see how things are interconnected, and where you give yourself the courage to stand up for yourself in this one place of your life, you then become able to stand up for yourself in another place in your life, and then in another space, and another space. And so the action to take here is the Lovers. It's the choice. It is making the choice to choose what really works for you. What really works for you, what really matters. And you know what's really interesting is the outgoing card is this Two of Cups, this Two of Swords. So the Ace and the Two, there's a progression of events here. When you decide that you're going to put yourself first, that you're going to stand up for yourself, that you're going to fill up your cup of joy and happiness. And in the heart space, look at the joy and happiness. We've got this little Page of Wands here. She's out to play. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Optimism, enthusiasm, creative energy. This is in the heart space. When you choose you, this hard truth where you say to somebody, you know what, that's actually not my responsibility. That's actually not my responsibility. That somebody else needs to step up. I will do my part, and I will do my part well. But I'm not going to do your part too. I'm not going to do everybody's part. Other people need to also be responsible. When we make that choice, choices that are made from a heart, it is a return to good health. That's what it says. It also says true love that is long lasting, but this does not look like a love reading to me. It could be, intimate partnership where you make the choice and the decision that, hey, look, I need more give and take in this relationship. I need you to give me more of your time and effort. And when they see that you mean it, they step up, and then that might make a difference. Absolutely. But this feels just like in general and overall, that people are expecting an awful lot of you, Cancer. And so it says, choices made from the heart. Choices made from the heart. And in the heart space, we have this choices to be optimistic, to have fun, to be creative. And when you do that, it is a return to good health. So if you're feeling sluggish and low energy, which right here, strength in the challenge. If you're feeling low energy and weighed down, you are weighed down by a lot of responsibilities that are not yours. And so then you get this beautiful energy here. Forgiveness is the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Don't give up on you. And don't give up on what you really want. In the area of resources, you have this Four of Spring, which is it could be a marriage card, definitely. It is stability, though. It is creating a stable structure that brings joy and happiness with it. So it says, be grateful. You have much to celebrate. And then it's deep feelings of peace, happiness, and a contented personal life. So it is okay to step back. And I think from a distance, when you observe all this stuff, it's hard to see when you're mired down in the middle of everybody's crap. It's hard to see how much is being loaded on you. You can barely see the next minute, much less the next day. And so it's really hard to take that giant step back and get the whole lay of the land and see how everything's connected. And that people are out there having a good time, and they're like dropping stuff on your lap so they can go out and enjoy their life. Well, when is it your turn? Cancer, it's only your turn when you say it's your turn. So please do yourself a favor. You have the card of travel. Long distance communication will open up in your life exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. There's an opportunity to move up by making a statement that enough is enough, and you're not going to do everybody's, but do your stuff well, right? You don't shirk your responsibility, but you don't take on everybody else's. And whether that is around the home or around the job or in any group, or organization. You always find Cancer in the volunteer things, and everybody, it's that 80-20, right? 20% of the people do 80% of the work. And Cancer is always in that 20% of the people doing 80% of the work. That's where we find Cancer. It's where you hang out. Ask for what you need. We have successful funding. Nice. If you are, ask for what you need. If you're taking on somebody else's work, are you getting paid to do somebody else's job too? Are they paying you? If you have this successful funding, it says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. We do have these energies around here of good partnership. Successful funding may or may not be money here. It may be somebody else's energy coming into a situation, lifting the burden in some way. It could be money, but it could be emotional support. It could be actual somebody getting in there, rolling up their sleeves and doing some of the work support. There's something here, but it's I give and receive nourishment, what you need, right? I give, you definitely do. If you're not receiving as much as you're giving, ask for it. Ask for the help you need, because this tells me you will receive what you need. Whether it's more time off, whether it's more physical, financial remuneration for your work, whether it is people pitching in and helping out and sharing the workload, but you need to transform the situation. The 10 of Wands up here and what needs to transform, that's huge. It is totally huge. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Ask for the help that you need. It is not all your responsibility. I really want to look this one up. Okay, you are either looking for confirmation of what you already know or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path that you're on, asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You are rarely able to see beyond memory or projection. And so naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what is possible. Imagine that the answer to your question is not about landing on a particular destination, meeting a goal, or connecting to a special lover, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. Isn't it possible to know how how any of it works, but know this. What is in your highest good is the sparkling jewel that lights you up, for you're among the web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. How you want to feel: optimistic, enthusiastic, energetic, creative. That's how you want to feel. It's in the heart space. So the thing is to choose the path that will allow you to experience that. Consciously make choices that brings the joy in, and then you anchor into that joy. And so it's up to you. If people are dropping everything in your lap, you're probably letting them. So have the courage and the strength to stand up for yourself and say, no. Nope, sorry, can't help you with that. Nope, sorry, no. The most powerful 2-letter sentence in language. No. It's so powerful that many, many of the languages in the world say it just like that. No. Right, Cancer? No to everyone else and yes to yourself. I love it. You guys take great care. I'm on Facebook every day. We get into the astrology. We're working with the Venus right now, who's all about the empowering and being willing to stand up for yourself energy. So if you want to come over and join us for that, I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below. And I do want to thank you so much, Cancer, for all your support and your kind words and the little comments that you make. I love that we are building a community here. So thank you very much for being on this journey with me. You guys take really good care. I'll see you back here next week. And don't forget, you can say no. It's fair.